Good morning. Good morning. If everyone would please stand and remove your caps as the faculty processes in. Thank you.
Today we gather to celebrate the beginning of a new school year. We gather to celebrate the expansion of the Averett family as the rising freshman class joins us. We gather to celebrate how you have looked over us far longer than we know and will continue to watch over us far longer than we can imagine. We welcome your Spirit's presence in this space and on this campus in the upcoming year as we grow in wisdom and knowledge and maturity. Bless all of our well-meaning efforts and bless the new bonds that will be formed, many of which will last a lifetime. All of these things we pray. Amen.
Please. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. It is such a joy to welcome all of you here to the start of a new academic year at Averett University. Now, as always, I'd like to begin by extending a special welcome to all who are new to Averett University this year. So students, faculty, or staff, if this is your first year at Averett, please stand. All who are new, students, faculty, and staff. Thank you. We're excited about all that each of you will bring to Averett. Now, to our returning students, thank you for all the gifts that you will share with us. Your energy and your contributions will enrich our community, making it more vibrant and more diverse. To our current faculty and staff members, thank you for everything that you give. Thank you for your dedication each and every day to the success of our students, whom you inspire, whom you mentor, who you support through your many talents, your knowledge, your passion, and your genuine spirit. Thank you. Let's give our faculty and staff a round of applause. Our Board of Trustees support Averett in countless ways, and we are pleased to have representatives of our Board of Trustees with us this morning. Trustees, if you will please stand. I want to recognize the chair of our board, Reverend Dr. Dan Carlton, who's an Averett graduate, and Trustee Brenda Bowman. Thank you both for all the ways you serve and lead the institution. We're just blessed to have you with us and very, very thankful for you. To our alumni and to our retired faculty and staff who are with us, I say thank you from all of us. Thank you for your devotion and generosity in support of Averett. You're extremely important to us. And not only do we recognize, celebrate, and honor your work, we literally build upon it. And let's give thanks to everyone here today as we join with one another to honor and to celebrate our part in the past, in the present, and the future of Averett University. Thank you and welcome.
Good morning, and welcome to this exciting new chapter of your lives. My name is Ginger Henderson, and it is my privilege to serve as your Vice President of Academic Affairs. Each of you brings a unique story, a different background, and a diverse set of dreams to this campus. It's this very diversity that enriches our community. So as you write your own story here, remember that you have the power to make a difference, not only within these walls, but also in the world beyond. With the education and resources provided by Averett, you're poised to be the change makers our society needs. Your journey at Averett begins today, and I can't wait to witness the incredible impact you'll make. Now I would like to ask all faculty to stand and remain standing. Students, these women and men will be your teachers, your mentors, and your biggest cheerleaders. Utilize them. Seek them out. They are truly your greatest resources. You'll notice right now that they're wearing traditional academic regalia, clothing worn by faculty, students, and officials during formal academic events. The regalia's history dates back to medieval Europe when scholars wore robes for warmth and identification. In your program, you can learn more about what the regalia being worn today represents. On behalf of all of your faculty, we welcome you home and welcome you back. It is now my privilege to make a few special introductions. First, I would like to recognize the 100 presidential scholars that we have at Averett this year by asking you to stand. If you are a presidential scholar, please stand. I know you're in here. There we go. Say. Congratulations. I would also like to recognize our 2023-2024 Faculty of the Year. We have with us Dr. Susan Huckstep, our mace bearer. And also Dr. Adrian Brune, who is not with us today. Again, welcome and have a great year.
Welcome. I'm Vanita Mitchell, the VP of Student Engagement. Whether you're stepping onto campus for the first time or returning for your senior year or here as a member of the faculty and staff, it is an honor to gather with you. Today I want to talk about the journey ahead in a way that connects us, all of us, students, faculty, and staff, to something we all recognize, the Olympic spirit that just wrapped up. You know, I'm a far cry from an Olympian, but I'm an Olympic junkie. I loved watching the hard work of those athletes, from synchronized swimming to archery to everything in between. Every Olympian begins their journey with a goal, a dream of making the podium. But as we know, getting there is far from easy. It takes training, resilience, and a team of dedicated coaches and supporters. Here in our college community, each of the students, you're that Olympian. And the podium, the stage at graduation, is going to be your personal achievement. Whether that's acing a class, participating in a club or activity, landing an internship, performing in a play, flying a plane, being courageous on the court, graduation, or just simply growing into the best version of yourself. Let's think about Simone Biles, one of the greatest athletes of our time. I would argue maybe the original GOAT. Her journey wasn't just about the medals. It was about overcoming setbacks, recalibrating her goals, and knowing when to prioritize her well-being. When she withdrew from the Tokyo Olympics, it wasn't a sign of defeat, but an act of incredible strength. Her comeback this year showed us that it's never too late to return, refocus, and show the world what you've made of yourself. Like Simone, you may face moments when everything feels out of balance, but resilience isn't always about being perfect. It's about knowing when to step back, regroup, and then come together stronger than ever. Or let's take Hassan, the runner, who wasn't just competing in a single race, but challenged herself across different distances. She did the 500, the 10,000, and the marathon all in one Olympics. College is a lot like that. Some of your challenges require a burst of energy, like acing a midterm, while others might require pacing yourself for the long haul, like staying committed through a whole semester. No matter what race you're running, remember that consistency and perseverance are key. Keep moving forward even when the finish line seems distant or others are finishing far ahead of you. And finally, let's not forget Steve, right? Steve on that pommel horse. His routine is all about rhythm, precision, and sticking that landing. It's a reminder that sometimes the biggest wins come from focusing on the fundamentals and making small adjustments. Your academic and personal growth this year will be built the same way, one carefully executed step at a time. Stick that landing in whatever you do, and you'll find yourself rising higher than you thought possible. Faculty and staff, we also play a role. We take great pride in our students' success. Students know that Faculty and staff are your coaches guiding you on this journey. They're here to push you, challenge you, and encourage you. Like the best coaches, they'll help you see the potential even when maybe you don't. Their support and belief in you can be the difference between falling short and hitting that target or clearing the fence. To everyone here, students, coaches, faculty, staff, supporters, let's approach this year like an Olympic team. Push through the tough days, celebrate each other's victories, and stay focused on the goals of Averett. So, as we embark on this academic year, remember, you're here for a reason. You've trained, you've prepared, and now it's time to give it everything you've got. The podium is within your reach. Let's go out there, face our challenges, and make this one full of medals. And while there isn't a national anthem playing, while we stand here on the podium, I do want to draw your attention to the Honor Pledge. This past Saturday, we had new student induction, where our new students entering signed the Honor Pledge. Hang on, my pages are messed up here. That poster was will be framed and hung permanently in the Student Success Center. Your commitment to uphold the principles of honesty, fairness, integrity, and respect will be the very foundation of your success as a student and in life. The fact is that we are one community bound together by these unchangeable principles: honesty, integrity, fairness, and respect. Welcome back, and let the games begin. I'm now going to turn the microphone over to Olivia Garner, our SGA president.
Good morning. My name is Olivia Garner, and I'm a senior from Greenville, South Carolina. As the 2024-2025 president of the Student Government Association, I would like to give you all a warm welcome to Convocation. Being here today, you've decided to plant your seed in the Averett community, and only you can decide the direction which you'll grow. I've extended my branches in multitudinous facets of campus life, and I highly encourage you to do the same. Along with being the SGA president, I blossomed into co-president of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, president of the National Honor Society Alpha Chi, a resident assistant, Sister for Sister vice president, a student representative for the Virginia Rural Health Association, and a student of the honors program. Doing this while being a history, criminal justice, and sociology student with a minor in Spanish is no easy task, but it's worth it. At Averett, you can do it all. Involvement has transformed me into the person I am today. It allows me to know and connect with students and faculty that I previously wouldn't have known, but whom have played a huge role in maximizing my time here at Averett. I am proud to call the student body and staff my Averett family, who have helped me develop strong roots by offering assistance anytime I'm in need of help. At first, it can be intimidating to branch out, as I was scared to expand past my basketball team. However, after seeing Averett's opportunities for involvement, I realized that my college experience could be more than just my team. Your growth and new budding relationships all depend on you and the choice to not confine yourself to comfortability. Confining yourself to your room or limiting your time on campus will only hinder your growth. Challenge yourself to expand from your comfort zone, explore new interests, or to bring your passions to the Averett community. You are surrounded by people here to support your growth, foster your flowering ideas, and feed you new knowledge of life. In your times of darkness, Averett offers a light of resources to help guide your growth back on track. Again, you just have to step out of your comfort zone and ask. Be sure to ask sooner rather than later, as there's a plethora of support available from your connection leaders, RAs, Student Success Center staff, student life staff, health services, coaches, and so many more. I myself am now part of your Averett family and will be around to help you grow into all your goals and aspirations. The perk of sprouting in a smaller community is that people know you and they care about you, especially the more you get involved. Getting involved can cultivate friendships or interests that last a lifetime. One thing the Averett community thrives on is its care and concern for its students, with an openness to hear from you all in order to make Averett a better place. Incorporating yourself into campus and sharing your voice, will allow you to sprout into your true self and fully flourish on this journey that goes by way too fast. As head of the Student Government Association, we are passionate about being the seeds for positive change. This happens by hearing from you and working alongside you to plant new ideas and improve our community. Needless to say, it is essential that you take advantage of your time here. Let your Averett experience develop you, as it'll serve as the bridge between your high school years and your years of adulthood. Although a new environment may be challenging and scary, showers of exciting experiences are ahead. I encourage you to be intentional about the direction in which you grow, because your decisions dictate your growth. To the new student in the crowd nervous of what lies ahead, know that it's a shared feeling. Let those feelings go with the wind and push yourself to maximize every step of your journey. College is hard, but your seed was planted here for a reason, and every single one of you has a purpose here. I am excited for you as you grow and discover all that Averett has to offer. No matter what, be yourself and sprout in your own direction. Remember that great things take time to grow. Thank you for your time, and I wish you nothing but the best this upcoming academic year.
Well, good morning and welcome again. My name is Joel Nestor, and I proudly serve Averett as the Director of Alumni and Constituent Relations. As the Director of Alumni Relations, I want our students to know what you are a part of. Throughout the past year and over this summer, I traveled around to various regions here in Virginia and North Carolina, hosting alumni events where we had alumni from the 1960s all the way up to the 2020s attending these events. And it's an amazing experience to sit there and listen to everyone talk from these different decades, hear them tell their stories, share their experiences of what Averett was like when they were here. And while they're different, the one thing that they all have in common is Averett. They're passionate about their alma mater, and they want to know, or they want you to know, that they are here to support you. So students, I want you to know that if you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior, you are part of a network of Averett alumni that care about you, that care about this school, and they want to see you succeed. With that being said, I would like to recognize some of our amazing Averett alumni that are here with us today. So when I call your name, please stand. From the 2020s, representing the class of 2023, Will Cavanis. From the 2010s, we have, representing the class of 2013, Roland Williams. Also from the 2010s, representing the class of 2015, we have Kelsey Robertson. Representing the 2000s from the class of 2009, Averett Hall of Famer DeMarcus Morrison. From the 1990s, unfortunately, she couldn't be here with us today, but I'll still say her name. Representing the class of 1999, Jayon Word. From the 1980s, representing the class of 1980, we have Teresa Whitmire. From the 70s, representing the class of 1979, Debbie Raleigh. And from the 1960s, who was also unable to be with us here today, but I would like to recognize her, from the class of 1966, Mary Franks. And with us today from the 1950s, I would like to announce Ann Geyer. Thank you for being here with us today, Ann. So thank you again to all alumni for being with us here for this ceremonial opening to the academic year. Would everyone please join me in giving our alumni representatives another round of applause. Now I'd like to recognize those students who are following in their family members' footsteps. Either one of their parents or their grandparents attended Averett, and we call them legacy students. Also want to recognize our alumni who have chosen to work here at Averett. If you are a legacy student or an alumnus working here at Averett, please stand and be recognized. Thank you all, and let's have a great year.
Good morning, staff, faculty, students, and fellow Averett family. I want to welcome you all again to Averett University. My name is Matthew Mann. I serve the university as the Director of Admissions, and I want to welcome all 350 of you all new students. Can we give them a round of applause? Today marks the beginning of an exciting chapter in your lives, and we are thrilled to welcome you to our vibrant and supportive community. As you embark on this journey, you are joining a campus where opportunities are abound and where your potential is limitless. Here at Averett, each field is supported by a dedicated team of faculty and resources designed to help you all succeed. Your studies will be challenging, but they'll also be deeply rewarding. Engage with your professors, connect with your fellow students, and take full advantage of the resources and opportunities that await you. No matter which departments you're stepping into, you are in good company. Our business majors are preparing to lead with innovation and integrity. Those in physical education will inspire others and pursue active and healthy lifestyles. Aviation students will reach new heights, both literally and figuratively, as they navigate the skies. Future nurses will be on the forefront of compassion and care and healthcare advancements. And our education majors will shape the minds and futures of tomorrow's leaders. Just remember, you are not alone in this journey. The Averett community is here to support you, celebrate your successes, and help you overcome any obstacles you may encounter. Now, one of my greatest privileges as Director of Admissions is having the chance to roll call the incoming 24-25 student body. The student body at Averett this year is diverse and vibrant, and we look forward to the academic and social and cultural impact each of you will make on campus. As I mentioned, this year we welcome nearly 350 new and transfer students to the Averett family from 13 countries and 14 different states. We also welcome students from nearly each major, with this year's most popular programs being business, physical education, aviation, nursing, and education. Now, to be a little less formal and have a little fun, I ask that you show your pride for your country or state. When I call your home, I ask that you get loud, as I mentioned, have a little fun, and support your fellow Averett family. So those who are returning students, you all usually remember this tradition, so I ask that you kind of help out with the new students. So as I call your country again, I want to hear your support. I want to welcome our students from the Bahamas. I want to welcome our students from Brazil. I want to welcome our students from Canada. Also, yeah, if you want to stand, feel free, make some noise. I want to welcome our students from France. I want to welcome our students from Germany. I want to welcome our students from Ghana. Also, welcome to the students from India. This year we have a student from Madagascar. I want to welcome. I want to welcome our Averett family from Norway, Spain, Sweden, and the UK. Again, welcome to all of our international students. Now again, for the states, again, you guys are more than happy to stand up and make some noise. I want to welcome our students from Alabama, from Connecticut, from Florida. There we go. I want to welcome our students from Georgia, Massachusetts, Maryland. This year we want to welcome some students from Missouri, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Texas, West Virginia. These are typically a little bit louder. North Carolina. And now for home, Virginia. As you begin this new adventure, approach it with curiosity and enthusiasm. We're excited to see the incredible things you will achieve and the impact you will make on this campus. Again, welcome to Averett University. Here's to a remarkable and fulfilling experience ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt, and again, welcome all. I always enjoy that part so much, so much. Okay, it was best-selling author Stephen Covey who said, "The main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing." Right, I know, it sounds a little crazy, doesn't it? Students at Averett University, your education and your experiences are our main thing. You have always been and you always will be, and we work really hard to keep you the main thing. When you graduate from Averett University, your life will be richer, more meaningful, and more successful in countless ways than it would have been without Averett University. Now today I want to pass along 4 life hacks, if you will, and each of the 4 will help all of us progress toward our common goal, and that's the success of our students. In other words, each hack will help all of us keep the main thing the main thing. But first, what do I mean by life hack? Hacks are tips. In other words, life tips or suggestions, new ways of doing things for better results. It's a way for us to perform better, to work more cleverly in all kinds of situations. The ones I want to give you now will be 4 small, and I hope memorable pieces of advice that can guide us on our paths to success. And here they are. Hack number 1. Every life is filled with special moments, and today is one of those special moments. That's the truth. The tip is, and unfortunately not everyone realizes this, every single day is a special moment. Every day at Averett is both unique and fleeting. Last semester, in less than 60 days, 2 of our beloved faculty members passed away. And less than 4 weeks ago, one of our beloved recent graduates, who was an RA and who was a member of our men's basketball team, passed away from a tragic car accident. These losses bring into sharp focus just how fragile and how valuable our time together is. What we do on every today, the decisions we make, our attitudes, even our daily habits, all are special and they guide us on our life's trajectory. And recognizing that every day matters, what do we do about it? What should we do about it? Embrace the present. Appreciate the journey and not just the destination. Because every day is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to improve, and to contribute. Build relationships. We should connect deeply with one another. Make the effort every day to nurture relationships, to give support to one another, to our peers, and to our colleagues. I'm always in awe of how our alumni Young and old are still connecting in meaningful ways, not just a year later or 2 years later, but 50 years later and 60 years later. That's what relationships do. Appreciate the simple joys. Remember these moments, the shared smiles, the challenges, and the triumphs, because these are the threads that weave the fabric of our lives. Make them all count. Everyone in this room remembers what was taken away from us during the pandemic, and then how special and how significant the little things became as the lockdowns eased up and our lives started to return to normal. We appreciated the small things that had been taken away. So in other words, recognize that every single day is special and use each day to build towards success. Hack number 2, choose friends carefully. Here's why. In a nutshell, a dead battery can't charge another dead battery. I hope that makes sense. It can't charge a dead battery because it doesn't have any juice. We need to be sure we're surrounding ourselves with people who will be good for us, who will charge our spirits and lift our attitudes, who challenge us to think deeply, and who encourage us to be our best selves. True friends are those who support us in moments of success as well as in times of struggle. Our friendships have a profound influence on our lives, and the people that we surround ourselves with, they can either lift us up or they can drain us. And they shape our experiences and they influence our decisions and can help us grow into the very best versions of ourselves as they shape our memories, as they shape our values, and as they shape our future. Choosing friends who bring out the best in us, who inspire us to be better, and who stand beside us. Averett is renowned for bringing together people from different backgrounds, even from different countries, as you heard Matt lift up. And if you can possibly connect with people from different backgrounds while you're here, don't miss that opportunity. Confucius had it right when he said that it is nearly impossible for the quality of your life to be higher than the quality of your friends. If we're smart, we'll always spend our time and our energy on friends of high quality, friends worthy of being valued, friends who will automatically inspire us to do better and to be better. Hack number 3, choose the hard road. Life, some say, is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. I say now is the time for us to seek challenges for that 10%, for the things that happen to us. Here's an example. Say you're sitting next to a really big, burly male friend at a table, and he's holding a hammer in his right hand, and he tells you to lay your hand flat on the table. Doing that would feel counterintuitive, right? You might do it, but you'd be very, very ready to jerk your hand out of the path of any hammerhead that might start going in your direction. We tend to act intuitively all the time. Of course we do. Of course we do. We try to play it safe, keep us safe. I want us to stop that. Instead, do the unexpected, do the risky, take the challenging roads, because there's power in our choices, especially in the choice to take the hard road. Life often presents us with challenges and obstacles and opportunities that scare us. And it's not what happens to us that defines us, but how we respond. When we choose the hard road, we embrace growth, resilience, and strength. And it's in these moments of struggle and perseverance that we discover our very true potential. Let's face challenges head on and seek out opportunities for growth, even when they're scary and difficult. Finally, hack number 4, be you. Be you. All too often, we see students or people in general who are trying to be more like someone else. For some reason, they think they have to change. When our Meg Stevens was contemplating her new role as president of the Arizona Sports Park, she was scared. She said, maybe I can't live up to being president of the Arizona Sports Park. And when she asked me for advice, I told her to remember 2 words. They're very simple words. Be Meg. After all, her presidency won't be like anybody else's. It'll be Meg's. If you only remember one thing from my remarks today, let it be this. Be yourself. Be Tyler. Be Olivia. Be Anthony. Be Cassie. Be Kira. Embrace who you are, because your uniqueness is what makes you, you. It's what makes our Averett family vibrant and diverse. Imagine if each of us fully embraced our authentic selves, bringing our true selves to every classroom discussion, every meeting, every interaction, every practice. When we bring our genuine selves to the table, we inspire others to do the same, creating a community where everyone feels valued and empowered. Let me recap today's life hacks. 1, every day is filled with special moments. Number 2, choose friends carefully. Number 3, choose the hard road. And number 4, be you. And as we all keep the main thing, let's remember to celebrate who we are, to encourage each other to shine brightly as individuals, and then collectively, let's create a year that's filled with growth, collaboration, and meaningful connections. A year where each of us embraces our true selves and thrives. Thank you all, and let's have a great, great year. I'm going to ask Dr. Mitchell now to make a few closing announcements. Thank you again.
All right, before we wrap up with the singing of the alma mater and the benediction, I want to remind everybody that classes do start tomorrow. Transportation pickups for students that are trying to get to North or Aviation. Danville Transit or the Cougar Express picks up outside of Juts. As you leave the building, there's QR codes, and there'll be QR codes in the Student Center and your Residence Hall that'll show you the exact times. Also, right at this very moment, the Business Fest is happening in Carrington Gym. Faculty, staff, and students are all invited and encouraged to go visit with our local businesses and organizations from the community who are here to support you and welcome you. Some of them have freebies, some of them might have part-time jobs. Good place to check in for students, faculty, and staff. Faculty and staff, you will find a lunch ticket as you are invited to join us for lunch in the dining hall today. You will find that ticket in Carrington Gym. See what I did there? You have to go. You'll pick that up from the CCECC staff. And now, our Averett singers will lead us in the alma mater, followed by the benediction, and then the recessional. I would ask that all remain standing until the recessional is completed. Thank you.
Please stand and sing loud and proud.
Hail to thee, our alma mater,
As we prepare to go, I invite you to hear this historic Averett benediction as first proclaimed by President Bishop all the way back in 1949. In the year ahead, may you think clearly, love sincerely, act with motives purely, and trust in God and heaven securely. Amen.